Hi everybody, welcome back to Nebu's 90s. If it's your first time being here, welcome. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in again today. So everybody, I'm super excited for this week's Nebu's 90s. Like this is, I don't know, it's not even just a childhood favorite. It's something that I usually try to watch every year because it's just one of those movies that is pretty much timeless. Like it still holds up to this very day. And without further ado, let's get into it. Our Nebu's 90s review for today is Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands. This has got to be one of my all-time favorite like quirky movies that I just love to watch, and it still holds up till this very day with just the level of acting, the set design, costuming, everything is just amazing in this film. I highly recommend, if you have not seen it, to definitely watch it. But without further ado, let's get started, guys. See you soon. So guys, Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands debuted on December 7th, 1990. It stars Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands, Winona Ryder as Peg's teen daughter, and Diane Weist as Peg, and Vincent Price in a short role as a scientist. So Vincent Price's character is kind of acting like the maker of Frankenstein in this film. He's lonely, so he builds kind of an animated human being, but he passes away before he can complete the human being, which is Johnny Depp's role as Edward Scissorhands. When he dies, he leaves Edward with actual physical scissors, or kind of like sharp, pointy knives as fingers. And Peg, who is a Avalon saleswoman, discovers that Edward has been living alone in this kind of falling apart house, and decides that it'd be a great idea if she would take him into her suburban home to give him a place to stay. So the whole movie kind of follows how Edward's kind of the odd man out. Clearly, he is not used to being around people, but he is still very kind and gentle and creative. It also kind of leads to other instances of Edward falling in love with Winona Ryder's character, who's playing Peg's daughter. It touches on themes of acceptance and how we might look at individuals who are different from us and don't look like us or act like us or have different views, and how we treat them in communities. So it is a really good film. Like I said, it still holds up to this day. There's actually a short little the making of documentary that was done for this film. And in it, it talks about how Tim Burton came up with the idea for Edward Scissorhands, and how he's really, that character is really just how he was as a teenager. And Edward's whole concept came from a sketch that Tim Burton made when he was in high school. Tim Burton actually at one point was an animator for Disney, so he was really good at drawing. But he just kind of drew up how he was feeling at that time growing up in the 70s, when everything was like very cookie cutter and all the houses were the same, and how he kind of felt like the odd guy out. So he sketched this kind of photo version of him. Once again, if you guys want to check out the film, you can pretty much find it anywhere, and I highly recommend it. It was an awesome watch. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that review of Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands. If you guys would like to support me, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to support me outside of watching and subscribing to my channel, please check out my Teespring store. It's got some really cute Anthro Anime merchandise that you guys can purchase and have delivered straight to your door. If you don't want to do that, you can also support me via my Patreon through Anthro Anime. I'll link both my Teespring store and my Patreon website below in the description box. And as always, if you guys have any things you want me to review, anything that you think will be interesting that you want me to cover on my channel, please leave a comment in the comment box down below, because I do read those, and I'm definitely open to ideas. So as always, guys, remember to be safe, be well, and be kind. Bye bye, guys. See you next time.